Hello, this video looks at how to relocate a resource from one objective to another, or from one subject to another. So we start in our workspace, okay, here and here, and we'll look at art and design as my example. So, Module 1, Cultural Studies. Click to open, and then we see that we have a resource here, Terminologies of Art History, which I would rather have put under explaining the terminologies. Instead, I've put it under completing research. So I want to move it from completing research to explaining the terminologies. So I do this by firstly clicking on the resource, so it opens up, and then clicking edit. I then look for this relocate button here. I click relocate, and I have this drop-down menu. Now it's a syllabus resource already selected. That is, it's a resource living in my syllabus, so I don't need to touch the top. I can then move here. Please select subject. So I can move it to a new subject. I can only move this resource to a subject that I have in my workspace. So this is a list of subjects that we have in our workspace. If you don't have a subject and you want that subject so that you can relocate this resource to it, then on the top right of your page, normally about here, you'll see your name. If you put your mouse over your name, a pop-up will appear and edit profile is what you can click. And that'll take you through to the My Profile area where you can then select your new subject by clicking syllabuses and clicking save. Scroll to the top of the page once you've clicked save and then click workspace. If you have the subject you want here, or if indeed you just want to move it around the syllabus of the same subject, then select the subject, Art and Design. Select the module. So selecting the subject loads the set of modules for Art and Design. Cultural Studies. And then I'm looking for the topic. And here's the objective, completing research. I'd like to move it to explaining the terminologies. So I click explaining the terminologies. Everything is loaded. If these take a little while to load, don't worry, it's just the internet. Okay, so if I, for example, change to module 2, my options will change. So number 3 is now using traditional ICT. Module 1, it's back to what I presented, explaining the terminologies. So if you find that they haven't loaded up, just give them a moment because it's the internet and it allows you to preload all of the objectives here. So that's what's taking the time if you don't see anything appearing. Once selected, click save, and then always good to save your work again, and close. You'll notice in the syllabus now, my resource leaves objective 1 and appears under objective 3. So this movement from 1 to 3 happens automatically. Okay? So here is my resource now relocated. Thank you.